This market in Bahri Khartoum is known for its vegetables and fruits. It's where most people who live in the northern part of Sudan's capital come to shop. But groceries aren't the only thing that are in high demand in this market and many others these days.
I use a face mask, but I've also tried acacia seeds and sandalwood. I've seen on Facebook that it works against coronavirus, so I tried it.
I've heard from some media outlets that ginger works for immunity, so I use it. And we've been told by our grandparents since we were young that acacia is also good, so I burn it as incense to avoid getting coronavirus.
Acacia seeds are just one of many ideas being touted as a means to prevent coronavirus. Traders in the market have been promoting them along with some fruits as remedies. They're a source of profit in a country where inflation is above 70% and the currency's value seems to drop every day.
Prior to coronavirus, people didn't really care about some herbs. We used to sell acacia seeds for about 10 to 20 pounds, but now they've started buying more acacia, black seeds, more sesame oil. We've even increased the prices of those things because they're now in high demand.
But it's not only the economy that's being affected. Myths about how to prevent coronavirus infections were circulating in Sudan even before the first case was announced. And many people continue to repeat what they hear despite the lack of scientific proof. It's presenting a challenge to those fighting to contain the virus, who say people are less likely to listen to their advice because some believe they're immune to the disease. And it's not only myths putting lives in danger. The former ruling party is among several political parties that have accused the government of using the pandemic to divert people's attention from the economic crisis. It's defied warnings against gatherings to organize a protest accusing the government of making up the existence of the virus in Sudan. And this imam sparked anger when he made a similar claim, urging people to break curfews imposed by the government.
This is nonsense, telling us to stand at a distance. All of their advices are against Islam and Sunnah. This government is anti-Islam, and they want to distract us with a disease that is not in this country.
The country of 40 million has about 200 intensive care beds and less than 100 ventilators. And the government has previously admitted that its health infrastructure will not be able to cope with the disease if it spreads. It's issuing warnings to those denying the virus is present.
There's been a lot of incorrect information about the coronavirus going around without reliable sources. Media outlets can't have people doubting the existence of the virus. This is not an issue the government can risk allowing to spread. There are lives at stake and we can take steps against those spreading false information, even media outlets.
But with no cure and no means to get healthcare should they fall sick, many people are listening to myths. And that seems a reflection of the desperation and fear people here have. Hiba, Al Jazeera, Khartoum.